Hello, everybody. My name is James Byron Clark. Today I'm going to talk about relationship with money and how mine has evolved and is continuing to evolve, and still the steps I need to do to achieve my mission of owning my own restaurant. So, what I want to talk today about is an audio book that I listened to a while ago, and I'm just starting to re-listen to because I feel like I'm falling back on some bad habits. In fact, I came darn close to really going against some of the principles that I learned in the book just yesterday. So it's time to get back on that wagon. The book, Your Money or Your Life, by Vicki Robbins, is a book about changing your relationship with money. And really, it's about understanding, being conscious of your decisions. Because I think, especially for me, a lot of the decisions I've made in the past I really haven't had any conscious thought. It's just something I did. It's like, hey, there's a candy bar as I'm checking out at the grocery store. So, yep, I'll get that. There was no thought about what that meant money-wise. There was some thought about it. It's like, okay, do I need that? Do I need the chocolate? Do I need the calories? But very little thought into, if I buy this time and I buy another candy bar another time, that's going to all add up. And that's, over the course of a month, that's, $20-$30 that I'm spending on this. And that's money I could be putting away or paying off debt. There's just not a lot of those thoughts. So really, what's being conscious of money is just thinking about every purchase in the beginning. And eventually, if you form the right habits, you don't have to think about it nearly as much. So what I almost did yesterday, I need a new phone. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My phone is garbage. And especially now that I'm in the mission of opening my own restaurant, I'm going to be a lot more busy. So one of the ways I'm going to communicate with my channel is by using my phone to be able to do that and to be able to do live things even in my car. And I can't do that with the current phone that I have. Now, what quality of phone I need to be able to have to be able to do that properly, I have to do more research on. What I don't need to do is to spend $800 on a phone, going in and doing a actual legitimate contract with a phone carrier instead of the prepaid that I do, which I'm completely fine with, or having the added expense of paying monthly, I guess, on a phone. So what I almost did yesterday was I almost ended up increasing the amount I paid for my phone each month by about $60. And that would have been a huge mistake. It would have been an absolutely huge mistake. In fact, I just canceled my YouTube TV just the other day because it was like $70 a month. So the cost savings that I got from canceling my YouTube TV was almost completely wiped away. Not 100% wiped away, but it was almost wiped away by a decision. Luckily, before I hit send, before I hit okay on the agreement to be able to get this new phone, I thought about it for a second. Some of my subconscious of the training that I got when I went through this book, Your Money or Your Life, kind of hit me, and I'm like, okay, what are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? And I'm like, part of getting where I want to go is getting my debt to a point where I can get a good loan for the restaurant that I want to buy. And part of that is improving my credit. And to do that, I have to pay off some debt. And I'm like, this is going to make that more difficult. And so it just wasn't a good decision. Even above and beyond that, even if it's just still a couple years away from when I could financially buy my own restaurant, in the meantime, I want to live a life that's free from the tyranny of debt, free from the tyranny of high bills. I want to decrease the cost of living in my life. And that comes down to a little bit here, a little bit there. The reason why I got rid of the YouTube TV was because I wanted to decrease what it cost me to live, taking stress off me, making it so that if my job as a server, if I have a bad day, that it doesn't give me a complete mental breakdown on it. But I just, if I'm going to get where I want to go, I have to decrease the amount that it costs me to live. I have to decrease my debt and I have to make sure that I'm not spending money on stupid things. I have to stop eating out. I have to just literally budget myself day to day. In fact, I'm probably going to have to get a new budgeting app. There's a lot of things I'm going to have to do. But more than anything, I have to be conscious of the purchases that I make. Before, like when it comes to going out to eat or whatever, my thoughts are more along the lines of, do I need this as far as the calories, the fat, the sugar content, stuff like that. But I have to take that to a whole new level, and I have to think in terms of, do I need to, what's that going to do to me financially? If I'm going to spend $8, $10, $12 on a meal, when I could just eat something I have at home that's $2, $3, that's, over the course of a week, that's going to be $50, $60. Over the course of the month, that's a couple $100. A couple $100 a month that I pay off on my debt is it's going to make a huge difference for me. And those are the things I need to be able to think about if I want to get where I want to go with my career. So that's kind of what I want to talk today about, is be conscious of your money. I'd really suggest, there's a link in the description below for Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin. And it's a book I would suggest for everybody that just feels like money is running their life, that they feel like they're trading their time to work a job that isn't satisfying, and just feel like they can't take a job that's more satisfying because that job doesn't pay as well. Well, if you follow the steps in this book, you can get to the point where your debt is down, your cost of living is down, and you can go and find a job that maybe is more satisfying to your soul, and you don't need to work that job that you're at right now that is soul sucking, let's be honest, for a lot of people, just because that job pays so much better. That's all I got today. Everybody have a great day. Peace out.